What's up? Yep. What up, y'all? I'm gonna keep this real short. Just wanted to tune in today since I didn't tune in yesterday and say that I mean it's pretty obvious what I'm gonna say about Dallas Mavericks, LA Laker trade. It's obviously who got the better deal. Very, very obvious. Kyrie Irving is hurt. He's out for the rest of the season. AD is out for at least probably another 9, 10 games, maybe. Um, And now, like, I turn on the TV and I see a couple sports analysts talking about the Dallas Mavericks, may not even make the playoffs or will make the playoffs, number 10 seed and what have you. Look, man, it wasn't, it ain't like the Lakers was an 8 seed or 9 seed like in previous years, right? The Lakers was like a number 4 seed. They're number 2 seed now, and they healthy. They got players that been hurt all season are back now. So the Lakers are definitely healthy now, and the Lakers are contending for a Western Conference championship, whereas the Mavericks are just hoping to even get a playoff game, right? Yeah, a lot of people been talking about Golden State. I seen Golden State play probably 2 games since everybody been saying that. Um, DJ said AD may not play for the Mavs again this season, but yeah, I seen Golden State probably play 2 games. I'm gonna keep it real, right? And this is just me. This ain't for Ty. This ain't for DJ. This ain't for the rest of the people that may be viewing this. Golden State didn't look like anything special to me. I'm just saying, when I seen them play, during this, Golden State has gotten better and they serious and all that. They look regular to me. I'm looking at the Lakers, maybe with a little bit of biasness, maybe with a little bit of happiness, encouraging, but Lakers look like they really, really out there to play some ball, and really only like Minnesota and Denver stands in the way. And I think the Lakers are playing better. Oh yeah, OKC. I'm thinking that the Lakers can actually beat Minnesota and Denver. And we see them whooping on the Clippers. They slapping the Clippers up, like, you know what I mean? DJ said the Warriors had a weak schedule. Weak with an A, not a weak schedule this week. And so I believe that DJ. If DJ said it, it's more than likely true because he's paying attention to that, and I haven't been. So I believe what DJ said. But going off my own eyesight, I'm gonna stop short of calling it expertise. Golden State didn't look so convincing to me, man. They look very normal. Now they won the third quarter, both them games I watched. They do their thing in the third quarter. They're gonna have to really get in shape going up against the Lakers if they have to play the Lakers. But with the Lakers having a number 2 seed, if they finish the season in a number 2 spot, I think that creates a lot of problems for the rest of the West. The Lakers at the number 2 spot. We haven't been in no position like this in a long time. We've been having it hard because we've been barely making the playoffs. So we always had to play the top seeds. Should be a lot easier for us this season. We may only have to play one good team in the playoff, maybe two. But I think the Lakers gonna be cool because Dallas didn't have no defense, and Dallas damn near went to the championship last year. Luka was killing teams, and now, shit, he with LeBron, and a couple dudes is trying to play defense, but we definitely got more shooters than we had in this lifetime. Shit. James Cash, you funny as hell. You funny as hell. But LeBron ain't been no bum this year. Even his critics And I'm not a fan of LeBron like that. But even his critics and people like me and some of my Laker buddies, uh, we think LeBron is playing a great season. LeBron is playing much better than we probably expected. And he's damn sure playing good for a guy 40 years old. So thanks, Ty. You know that story was really, 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 really long. And because it was taking me so long to do it, man, I cut out so many minutes. I'm telling you, I cut out about 18 minutes out that story. That's more than the actual story. You know, I really shouldn't even have done like try to mix no bio with no story. I should have either stuck to a bio, which I didn't want to do. But what I should have did was just went straight to the story. I liked Eric Young. Eric Young was this 5'9" dude. He was the strongest player on the team. He used to swing for the home run. And I wanted to go to Dodger game and meet him. And, that's what I should have did. So I hate I did it like that. But by the time I realized it, I'm like, man, I put in 2 days worth of work on this thing, man. I did probably 20 hours on that, man. 20 hours on that bullshit ass video. So I was upset with myself. And it made me think that I probably should do a bullshit video on the black channel or a bullshit bio on the blue channel before I put all this time into the sports channel. Because ain't nobody watching this shit. Keep it real. 2 videos, ain't neither one of them got 100 views. So I may have barked up the wrong tree and trying to invest a lot of time into this channel. I may have to just go back to just giving out baseball picks and then football picks. Because this shit I thought was gonna be easier and more fun. And I'm already telling you I was wrong. But anyway, EY was a good dude. And the reason why I even did EY is because we ended up talking about him the other night. And EY was a Afrocentric dude, really about his blackness. And he was telling me not just him, but him specifically was telling me that the Dodger organization, man, they catered to whites. And so you have to be a whole lot better if you're a black player, American black player. You have to put in a work ethic. You have to be nice to them guys. You can't talk about you black and you proud. You got to kind of keep that to yourself. And, so he talked about working out and stuff. And I don't want to give too much because I'm going to do another video, like I said, about EY, probably 5-minute, 6-minute video. But I'm going to do it later down the line. I told y'all the date I'm going to do it. If you know what that date is, then you understand why I didn't say what that day means. And it's an actual day that, we went out on the field with EY. So, yeah. I'm cheering for whoever Lakers playing against. Let's go. Yeah, that's haterism, James Cash. The other night, you was like, call you a hater. I wouldn't call you no hater. I'm going to call you a hater tonight, though. You hating like a motherfucker. You hating against the home team, man. In fact, the best Laker team we done seen in recent years. Come on, man. Give us a break. Betty's happy working for Ron Washington versus Dave Roberts. When you say that, what's foul? EY probably could be a manager. Ron Washington, I wasn't a Ron Washington fan. He was a crackhead, but he won a championship, though. I didn't think they would win it that year, but they won it. Everything else I thought of Ron Washington, I was right on, except for him in that championship. I'm a hater of one player. No, you're a hater of all the players and the fans because you're cheering against them no matter who they play. That means you cheering for the Clippers. And you know what we think about the Clippers in LA. EY story brought back memories of Armando Reynoso and the old Rockies. What about Galarraga? Yeah, man. That center trade is the only thing gonna hurt the Lakers. But we got a brother. We got a brother that's, he hanging in there. You know what I'm saying? And then Finney Smith, he's doing a tiny bit. And then our boy, his name slips my mind, the tall, skinny dude that plays defense. So we got a couple of dudes that's helping out down low in the middle. Not like no standout player or nothing like Vanderbilt. But I think uh I think it's enough. I think it's enough to contend for the title in the West. You feel me? So what happens when the Lakers win, kid? What you mean when they win? Dusty Baker changed my view of him. Ron was a good bus rider when he managed Texas. He was a good bus rider. What you mean? That's real on the EY manager discussion. 33 years in the league and coaching is just mind boggling. And black too, please. You know, I'm going to make a huge assumption, right? And I don't like to do this, but because it's my opinion, I don't mind doing it. I believe EY can't be a manager and will never be a Major League Baseball manager because he's pro-black. I think Ron Washington is too. I think Ron Washington is probably pro-black too. But I don't think EY is gonna make it, man. EY's been around the league all these years, first base, third base, whatever. He's working with outfielders. He played center field first. He wasn't no second baseman. They moved him to second base because he didn't have no stick like that. I wish I would have. Me and EY would have been partners or something. My dream of being a coach or a consultant to a team. I would have told EY, look, homie, you swinging for the damn fence too much. Just make contact. If he would have played the game like Pete Rose or Tony Gwynn or Rod Carew, he would have had a way better career and made more money and been more of a fan favorite. But being a little dude and a leadoff hitter, even like Ricky Henderson, but Ricky Henderson had power. Ricky was a GOAT. But if he would have just took some off his swing and just hit the ball down, he would have had a lot more hits and a longer career. Of course, that would have equated to more stolen bases and more runs scored as well, and would have been a more exciting player. But he had a sweet swing. He just, I think he got caught up in that power trip because he really was the strongest guy on the team. He was a very strong guy. He used to bench press more than everybody on the team. And I think he just wanted to hit home runs, dog. He was ahead of his time. That's how they play now. Yeah, that's how they play now. But EY is a speedy guy. A speedy guy, don't matter what era you played in. If you a speedy guy, you need to get on base. You know what I mean? You need to get on base. His on base percentage, I think, probably was only good once, 1 year, maybe two in his whole career, maybe 2 years out of his whole career. He didn't get on base enough. He batted 300 maybe twice in his career. He's supposed to bat 300 a lot. That dude could make contact and he had speed. He loved to, and base stealing extraordinaire. That's concerning, but not out of the realm, especially when it comes to baseball, unfortunately. Yeah, man, I like DY though, man, just because he hung out with us and would talk to me and shit. Yeah. I would like to run across some of these players again, up older in age. I like to know their view. Like, what did they think about me? Like, who is this fool coming to all these games? Yeah, I remember Delino DeShields. Absolutely. Well, yeah, we just talking about Eric Young. video I did on Eric Young. Eric Young, the player, his playing style fits more of today's era than his era, but he walked in where I'm trying to explain that if there's a player that makes contact and has speed, it shouldn't matter what era he plays in, he should be hitting to get on base, not for a home run. Now, if you talk about a number three, like a Freeman, Otani, you know what I'm saying? Somebody like that, Mike Trout. Yeah. They gonna swing for the fence. But them dudes ain't Eric Young. Otani is. Otani's everything. Otani, you could match him up with all kind of players. But Otani hits for average. He hits for power. And he has speed. You feel me? But I don't think Otani's the strongest on the Dodgers. He could be. I don't know. I have to keep it real. The Dodgers trading Piazza is still one of the craziest things. You know what? I don't know why you say that. I'm not saying you don't have great reason, and I'm not saying your reason is not very valid. I'm saying I just don't know why you said that. Because let me tell you, from a real baseball fan's perspective, right? From a Dodger fan, a winning mindset, Mike Piazza had the worst arm behind the plate. Everybody used to steal on Mike Piazza. In fact, some dudes would embarrass Mike Piazza. They couldn't wait to get on base to steal second and steal third. They used to laugh at Mike Piazza. Horrible back catcher. You know how he got the job, right, Rob? I think we discussed it before. He was Tommy Lasorda's godson. Mike Piazza was actually an outfielder, and the Dodgers needed a catcher. That's how he ended up coming up with the Dodgers and getting that job. So we ended up getting Charles Johnson. I don't remember if that was before Piazza or after Piazza. But Charles Johnson had an arm, and we was happy about that. He could throw you out from his knees. But Charles Johnson couldn't hit like Mike Piazza. Hell yeah, it was easy to steal on Piazza. Everybody used to steal on. Sometimes Piazza would try so hard. I don't know if we could find films, but Piazza would try so hard, he would throw the ball and damn near roll the ball to second base. Pudge Rodriguez was way better than Mike Piazza. Pudge was a defensive guru, and he could hit. But Mike Piazza had power. Don't get it twisted. He had power. Sometimes he could hit for average. So, yeah, that's great. That's great. But he couldn't throw nobody out. That was his problem. That was his weakness. Molina was hard. You had, what, 3 Molinas, though? Molina on the Cardinals, man, he was awesome. He was awesome. Michael Jordan stole a base, minor leagues. Best hitting catcher in the league, though. Yeah, Mike Piazza could hit. Can't take that from him. But I see why you would make that trade. Just like, kind of like AD, kind of like Luka. Not really, though. Luka don't have no defense. Piazza don't have no defense. Then you wonder, AD had offense and defense. Yeah, them Molinas was all good though. Look, let me tell you a true story because I don't remember the names though. But you had one catcher, one Molina, he was good, right? I think he played for the Angels. Then you had another Molina, and he was good, right? And so they was talking to one of the Molinas, and he was like, the younger brother, he's better than all of them. So I couldn't wait to see the younger brother play. And of course, I watched his whole career. And he was all of that, man. He was a clutch hitter. He was a good hitter. And he was a hell of a catcher, hell of a leader too. Buster Posey, I didn't like Buster Posey. Not that he wasn't good, but he didn't make it for me, man. He used to beat the Dodgers. He used to beat me when I bet against him. I bet on him, he wouldn't do shit. I bet on him, he'd go 0 for 4. He'd strike out with the bases loaded, no out. You know, that takes nothing away from his accomplishments and his ability. But my timing with him was awful. Man, them Molinas wasn't no joke, man. They wasn't no joke. Can you think Johnny Bench the best of all time? Johnny Bench was a great player, man. I used to love Johnny Bench, but you got to keep in mind, as a little kid, I don't really know how great Johnny Bench really was, but he damn sure was a good ass catcher. Benito Santiago was hard. Ain't no question, he was hard. I don't know though. I think Yadier Molina was better than Benito Santiago. Santiago may have been the first catcher to throw you out from the knees. He was bad. He had glove. Yeah, he was cool. Yeah. But I'm out of here, y'all, man. I just wanted to come over here and keep the algorithms going while I can. I'm gonna dig off into baseball, I guess, in a week. But y'all take it easy, man. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.